Welcome to our next episode, part 2 of Mission Castor. This is the Mission Castor team, and in a few seconds they'll be introducing themselves. This past Saturday, July 9th, at exactly 10:28 that morning, Reading High School, Reading School District, also encompassing Northeast Middle School and the Citadel, launched their first ever weather balloon exceeding 80,000 feet, documented 82,300. Not only did these kids launch it, they tracked it, and we got it back. And just picture the images we got from the cameras that were on board. Guys, if you take a minute to introduce yourselves, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Corey Ruiz. I'm a senior.
My name is Gene. I'm a senior.
My name is Bianca, and I'm a junior.
Go ahead.
My name is Jonathan Butler. I'm a senior.
My name is Kayla. I'm a senior.
My name is Bernard St. Preux, and I'm a freshman.
And of course, my name is Mr. Andreu. I'm the math teacher at Reading High School. This event was incredible. These kids experienced a whole great deal of work, and especially involving mathematics and science. I'd like to extend thanks to Mr. Byler, who was there, who helped us out. He was there every week when we had our meetings. He did a whole lot for us. Ms. Kovac, who was also there as well. She did a lot for us. Mr. Torsha, our vice principal, helped us out with the helium tanks when we ran out that morning. We also had Mr. Siders, who also helped out as well. We had Miss Pellegrini. She was a lifesaver. We used her sheets to hold the weather balloon together, and we got it back for her and her dog, who kind of gave us a little motivation as well. I do believe Mr. Torsha's daughter was also present at the time. Mr. Butler was also there, and our new principal, Mr. Turman. Guys, did I miss anybody? I think that was pretty much it. Yeah. And then we were visited by the U.S. Army of Engineers. There was 2 guys there, and we had some folks. Mr. Torsha's wife, that's correct. Anybody else? All right. Like I said, I'd like to extend thanks and gratitude to everybody that was really supportive of this group right here, including Channel 69 News, who reported the event, and also NBC 40 in Hamilton, New Jersey. And most importantly, the Hamilton Police Department, who recovered our aircraft. So they were a great help communicating with the Reading Police Department here in Reading, Pennsylvania, and of course our head of security, and of course then on to Mr. Campbell, and got a hold of my wife and got a hold of us. So again, I'd like to extend thanks to everybody involved. Guys, what were you guys thinking about before we actually did the launch? What do you think about what was going to happen before we actually did what we did Saturday morning?
I thought we were gonna lose everything, and
So,
Man, I was getting scared. I didn't know where it was.
I was hoping we'd get it back, especially since your camera was in there. But I didn't think it was going to go all the way around.
Okay. Okay.
Little town.
Okay. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
When my brother told me about it, Gene, I was excited about it, and I was thinking about it, using it for my senior class.
Now, guys, it's Saturday morning. We're at Blue Marsh. All right.
Too early.
You pay your $3 entry fee to get into the park. We get to the parking lot. You see that table coming out, and we're loading up. What was going through your minds?
Well, I was thinking how we're going to get the stuff in there and get it ready. Because it was a lot of work to start putting the stuff together, especially when we came last minute and we almost didn't launch.
That's true. It's true. We're under time constraints because the FAA extended our time to 10:30.
Right.
And we were running out of time. And, of course, we had somebody clocking down the hours. Who was that guy?
Butler.
Butler. All right. But what time did we actually launch, Bianca?
10:28.
Yeah, 10:28. So we had 2 minutes to spare, and so we got it off in time. What was going through your mind when the balloon snapped?
Don't pop.
So I mean that's some serious. That was a serious defect right there. Balloon snap, and we had somebody tie that knot for us, and because it gets cold,
The duct tape's gonna start eating at the
try to
skin.
fix it up.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't remember. You know, I'm an old guy. I can't remember stuff that much. What air was pumped into the balloon? I mean, how did we get it up?
Helium.
Helium? All right, so we pumped helium into the thing, and then we got it up, and then what do we do next? I mean, what did we put in the box? Let's put it that way. That's what everybody wants to know. What did we put in the box?
In the box, we put 3 video cameras, a regular camera, a GPS tracker so we can track it, some hand warmers to keep everything warm, prevent it from freezing, a lot of duct tape to hold everything together, a lot of duct tape. I can't stress how much duct tape there was.
Could have been a duct tape ad.
Okay, that's true.
Commercial.
We could have called the company Duct Tape. Did we use anything else? I mean, how did we take the pictures through the box? I mean, I'm drawing a blank here.
It was a plexiglass. We made holes in the styrofoam.
Okay.
And we put plexiglass over it so the camera could see through.
Okay, that was good. And we got clear pictures on that?
Yeah, we got video.
All right.
We got the video.
What type of camera did we put in there? Just regular cameras?
It was 2 little Kodaks. The Play Sport was a waterproof one. It was another waterproof camera. And then your big camera.
Yeah, that's my big camera. Because we had to get that camera back.
We had a malfunction. The Canon didn't work.
Okay. Now, we closed the box.
Yeah.
We taped everything up. Okay, everything is secure. You know, we had something on the outside as far as what was that called?
We had the buzzer and the solar panels.
How was that powered? I mean, how did we get that? How did we get that to work?
This is the solar panels. You hook up the wires and the sun hits it and it starts going.
So basically, so you're saying the sun would hit the solar panels and then
that's why I thought it was a bomb because the people.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. All right, so what was going through your mind when we was counting down from 10 to 1? I mean, you guys were holding it. Like, what were you guys thinking?
That we finally did it.
I know, I was pumped. What were you guys thinking?
I was holding the balloon. Everyone's like, no, let it go slowly. I was stressed. I'm like, my hand was shaking. I'm trying to be careful with the balloon. Don't want to let it go. It's just watching go up. It was great.
And it was gone. How do you feel like when it just left past 20 feet and it took off? Yeah. So here's a balloon. And we had an aircraft connected to it. It's unmanned. It's under 5 pounds, all right? We followed FAA regulations. We did everything possible to make sure we followed every single guideline. All our I's were dotted, our T's were crossed. U.S. Army engineers was there on site. Everybody's ready. Channel 69, Y102.5 FM. They even announced it at our storm center saying, hey, blue skies today, but hey, keep an eye out for Reading High School's weather balloon launch. Everything was perfect. GPS working. We jet to McDonald's. Why did we jet to McDonald's?
Free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. Yeah, it was free Wi-Fi because we were getting internet access. And French fries and a free refill, right?
Yeah.
How many times did you refill?
I think I counted 7.
Okay. All right, so we went to every single McDonald's along the way tracking this weather balloon, right? Yeah. Okay. Now here's the thing. It's going down towards Delaware. What's going through your mind besides road trip?
Get to Delaware as quick as possible.
All right. Now, and then it did a turn. Because I know once it hit the new Castor, Delaware airport, I know I made a phone call to let them know, hey, weather balloon's okay. And they said, yeah, they know. They even told United Airlines, by the way, that, hey, there's traffic out there. You're going to see a weather balloon. At that time, folks, it was at 52,000 feet. All right, 52,000 feet. And that was pretty hot. What was going through your mind when we saw it jetted straight to the east?
I was wondering what the heck happened because it was a sharp turn. It was going and
so it was going like it was going south by southeast. Then all of a sudden, as soon as it hit Newcastle Delaware Airport, it shot straight to the east side.
Went to Jersey.
What I found out was once it hit that altitude, the jet stream took it, and it just took off fast. Now, what formulas did we use to try to calculate how fast it went?
The distance formula. We used arc length. We used, what was the other one? It was the...
Was that speed formula?
Yeah, the D equals RT.
Yeah, so distance equals rate times time. Yeah, so we used that. Because one, we needed to know how far it went from one point to one point.
Right.
The GPS on the laptop, what information was the GPS program giving you? Like
latitude and longitude.
Yeah, so it was giving you, okay, latitude and longitude. And you basically were using Google Maps and you saw all that information. Now, I know we had the laptop and we had the Spot GPS 2000 GPS tracker, guys. But who had the cell phone to confirm the addresses?
Addresses?
Yeah, remember we were putting latitude and longitude in somebody's cell phone.
That was an iPod.
I was using my iPod at McDonald's. I would put it into the app on my iPod, and we'd find out like the exact location as it went along. So I was able to see exactly where it was.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, Google Maps, we got a good area, but then we used our Apple iPod, folks, to kind of narrow it down to what? An address, right?
Yeah, an address.
Which was great. Now, what was going through your mind when we thought it landed at the National Park Reserves in New Jersey?
Once I saw like how deep into the park it was, I was thinking that's going to be crazy. Having to actually look through it.
Bug spray.
Yeah, bug spray and
spray.
more bug spray and a hike. I was
Yeah.
worried about my shoes.
That's true, because that's when we contacted the park rangers to see if they
Yeah.
could help us out, and they said, yeah, we'll go out there with you and stuff. But then when we got close to the park, we checked again. Where did we check again?
We were
Yeah,
at
we checked the
McDonald's.
McDonald's again.
Of course.
So we,
Somebody took it.
yeah, and we thought somebody
got
took it, right?
Yeah, because
Because
it went in a straight line.
Yeah, it went straight line into town. And then what was going through your mind when we thought somebody actually took our package?
They gonna
We were hoping
take
it
your
wasn't a
camera.
kid beating it up or stealing it or
Yeah.
something, you know?
I
Right.
thought they was gonna take your camera.
I did too.
I was wondering who would be in the forest and just
Yeah,
take
who was
any,
out there
just
that
take
they
a
would
box
take it? That's what I was wondering.
That's true.
That
That was
looked
the
weird.
biggest thing. Who would be out there
and just take a box.
and they happened to see a package come falling from the sky? But what it was, guys, it actually accelerated even higher. That's where it hit the 80,000 feet.
It's crazy.
All right. So where we thought it actually stopped, it actually accelerated going straight up, and then the balloon popped.
That's where we lost it.
Yeah.
It was in the
So-
park. It just stayed there for
Yeah.
like
So when
an
it hit the
hour.
forest, it went straight up.
Yep. So when the balloon popped, that's where we saw that scene where it went the opposite direction. It was going west when it should have been going east or southeast. It went straight west, and we thought someone actually took our aircraft.
Yeah.
So what happened was the balloon popped, and as we predicted, it went down 15 miles an hour. So it went towards the west. Now, what was going through your mind when we knew exactly what address it actually landed at?
I wonder.
And what was the address again?
Fairview?
Yeah,
Fairview and
Fairview.
Bella Vita?
Yeah, in Bellevue. What was the house number?
300? Around there?
332?
332.
Yeah, 332. So we tracked it down. I know you guys were pumped in the minivan. Like, yeah, we'll get that kid. Because it was still there until we got there. Now, how did you guys feel once we got out of the vehicle and we're walking towards the person's house? And we had to knock on the door.
I
We
thought.
didn't see it. We didn't see anything. I was hoping we would.
Yeah, we
think
thought
it
we
was
would
in
see
the
it there,
yard.
right?
I
Yeah.
thought it was inside and like they were messing with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
That's
saw
what I
it
thought.
move around everywhere.
Okay. Now, here's the last thing, and then we're going to start going into technical stuff. How did you guys feel when you found out from the gentleman that when our aircraft landed in his tree in his backyard, he called the police because they heard our siren, which was solar powered, and they thought this was professionally built, by the way, that they had to evacuate the neighborhood by 2 blocks, evacuate people from their homes, bring out the fire department and the police department, and who else?
The bomb squad.
And the bomb squad. What was going through your mind? I know I was scared. I said, "Oh God, here we go."
I had a story
I
to tell when I got home.
I started laughing in my head like,
I wish we was there. To
All
see
right.
what happened.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, we weren't there, but we were able to trace it back to the police department, and we got there.
Yeah.
And that's when we got our package.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, guys, you guys did a great job. And like I said, I didn't want to do any of the work.
I know
I
we
wanted
did.
you guys to do it.
And
All
we
right?
did.
And that was a great job because you guys did something that even the police department over there felt that this was professionally put together. You guys thought of everything, and that was the brainstorm we did. Well, this comes to the end of our episode of Mission Castor. Next time, we're going to talk about some more detail of calculations as far as speed, altitude, and we're going to go into some detail as far as the weight and how we successfully met the FAA's weight requirements.